Carolyn Jones. For an entire generation, she defined gothic beauty and haunting charm as the unforgettable Morticia Addams. But behind the dark allure and calm elegance was a woman fighting battles far more real than anything her character ever faced. She became famous for portraying a figure fascinated by death, all while secretly confronting her own terrifying reality. What followed revealed a private struggle that few ever imagined. Born Carolyn Sue Jones in Amarillo, Texas in 1930, her early years were shaped by abandonment and illness. Her father walked out when she was a child, and severe asthma left her confined indoors for long stretches of time. With little else to do, she found comfort in the voices coming from the radio, her imagination taking flight in the worlds she heard. Acting became her escape, a way to transform her loneliness into something powerful. By the 1950s, the frail little girl from Texas had reinvented herself as a stunning blonde with undeniable talent. Her performance in The Bachelor Party, 1957, earned her an Academy Award nomination, proof of the brilliance she carried inside. Yet even at the height of her early success, she quietly battled the health issues that never truly let her go. Her star continued to rise. Film after film showcased her dramatic range until she crossed paths with acclaimed producer Aaron Spelling. The two married in 1959, seemingly stepping into the perfect Hollywood life. But behind the glamour, she was restless. Hollywood had a way of boxing women in, and Jones found herself frustrated by the shallow, repetitive parts she was offered. She longed for roles that challenged her, that gave her the same depth she brought to every performance. Then came 1964, and The Addams Family. With her long black hair, calm voice, and unearthly poise, Carolyn Jones became Morticia, a role that would etch her name into television history. The show was an instant hit adored by millions. Yet the long filming hours and constant demands wore her down. Her fragile health faltered, and the pressure began to mount. By 1967, her marriage to Spelling had ended. She remained beloved by audiences, but privately she was exhausted, her body weakening, and her creative spirit feeling confined by the very role that had made her a legend. She wanted to start fresh, but life had other plans. In 1981, during a new wave of success on the soap opera, Capital, came the news that changed everything. She was diagnosed with colon cancer. The disease was aggressive and merciless. The woman who had so convincingly played a mistress of death was now staring it down herself. But her response was nothing short of remarkable. Refusing to surrender, she continued working, appearing on set even from a wheelchair when she could no longer stand. Her wigs and costumes hid the toll the illness was taking. That same year, she married her longtime friend Peter Bailey Britton, holding the ceremony just before undergoing major surgery. Through every painful moment, she refused to give up. For 2 years, Carolyn Jones fought with quiet courage. Even as her strength faded, her dedication to her craft never wavered. She kept performing until her body no longer allowed it, determined to keep her dignity and passion alive. In August 1983, at only 53 years old, she passed away peacefully at home. There was no grand farewell, no spotlighted ending, just the quiet exit of a woman who had lived and worked with extraordinary grace. Carolyn Jones left behind more than the image of Morticia Addams. She left a legacy of strength, artistry, and resilience, a woman who faced her greatest fear with the same poise and power that made her unforgettable on screen.